and welcome to the beautiful sport. Joining me today is Liverpool's up-and-coming championship boxer, Dexter McCarter. Hello Dexter and welcome to the studio.
Hi, glad to be here.
Are you okay?
I'm good, and yourself?
Yeah, I am brilliant. Right, let's get started. When did you first get into boxing? Like, what inspired you?
When I was about 10 years old, me and my older brother, Calvin, we used to fight a lot. And my older brother, Simmer, he taught me how to box so he could humour himself by watching me and Calvin fight.
So, like, was you really young? Like, how old was you at this time?
Yeah, about 9, 10 years old.
With with child boxing, it's pretty intense, isn't it? But like, how intense does it get, like, actually in the ring?
Because they haven't got that strength yet, and they're not developed. It doesn't get that intense, but it's still an unusual sight to see people that small trading punches and just showing that kind of aggression.
Being aggressive towards each other.
It's not so much aggression; it's controlled aggression, but it's showing that kind of spite.
Would you say you'd allow your own child to box?
That's a question I go through my head over and over again, and I still don't have an answer to this day because
Really?
Yeah, because I know the ins and outs of the sport, so like the kind of commitments it requires. When you want to be a kid and you got to dedicate yourself to the sport, like all your mates are going out and you got to dedicate yourself to the sport, that's quite taxing for a young child, and the pain, the sacrifice. But at the same time, as a parent, obviously you'd want your kid to be better than you, so it's a conflict.
So it's like sort of you'd want them to, but you wouldn't want them to.
Yeah, exactly.
Sort of have,
exactly.
Maybe it's like taking the childhood away a little bit because.
Exactly, but I've just the way I'm thinking now. I heard David Hay say this, and I agree with it. If at a young age, my child would show that they're more athletically gifted than me, then I'd let them continue because it's a dangerous sport, and you need to be the best to
win and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You seem like very like passionate about it. What makes that passion, like? Where does it come from?
I don't know. I've got a strong will to win. I hate losing with a passion, so that's probably one of the reasons. And just the history. Yeah, very competitive at everything.
What would you say is like your highlight so far?
Up to this point, I'd probably say winning the Northwest title in a competition when I was 15, just because of the type of fight I had to go through in that competition, and the kid was a lot bigger than me physically, so it proved a lot in that fight.
All this fighting and stuff, there must be like loads of injuries that you come across. What would you say is like the worst injury you've sustained throughout your boxing career?
I've been quite fortunate because of my fighting style. I don't tend to take that much punishment because I rely on a lot of defence.
Yeah.
So I don't tend to take that much punishment, but probably the worst injury I've got. I always get bad hands, that just comes with the sport. But
is it a lot of strain on like your hands, like your joints and
well,
stuff
it's
like
the
that?
same with everything really. If you're constantly using a certain body part and constantly, there's going to be wear and tear on it, so it's the same with everything. But in terms of injuries, I'd probably say a broken rib.
Really? That seems pretty intense, a broken rib, like, because you have to use all your body for boxing, don't you, like when you're moving and stuff, so.
Yeah, but I didn't even realise it was broken until till the pain was still there at like 5-6 weeks on. I didn't even realise because I boxed 2 weeks later with it.
That's pretty amazing. I don't think I'd be able to do that, to be honest with you. There's many like amazing boxers out there, including like ones from Liverpool. What would you say, or who would you say is your idol?
My idol at this point in time, it's hands down Floyd Mayweather.
Is there a reason for that, or do you just admire him as well?
Yeah, just his level of skill is just unbelievable. He's who a lot of boxers take notes off to try and perfect their style.
That's interesting. So, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? It's like up there with him or on his level?
Well, I don't like to compare myself to other athletes because they've drawn their path, and I'd like to do the same with mine. So, hopefully in 5 years, maybe coming off having a good solid start to a professional career in the sport.
Speaking about the Olympics, it was the first like sort of year for female champions this year. What's your take on female boxing?
Well, when it first got announced that the 2012 Olympics were that female boxing, I was a bit sceptical of it because it's not particularly the scene you'd expect to see within boxing. 2 women showing that kind of aggression in the ring, so it's not the kind of scene. Yeah, but the ladies, Katie Taylor, Natasha Jonas, Nicola Adams, they showed a lot of skill in their bouts. in order to get to where they got to. So that I was very impressed with that.
Yeah, you seem quite interested in that aspect of boxing as well. Can you tell us a little bit about your comeback?
Yeah, I've been off for 18 months from the ring, so that affects a lot of things within the boxing, like your timing, your range finding. So this season, it's all about just getting that back and building upon it. So next season and the season's on, we can add a steady accomplishment to my career.
Cool. There seems to be like a lot of technique in boxing. I mean, like, I've watched my fair share of like boxing matches and stuff and just like been dead squeamish at people like getting punched in the face and stuff like that. So do you reckon you can toughen me up and show me a few moves?
Yeah, no problems, yeah.
Right, well, you go over to our demo area.
Okay.
And I'll get me gloves ready. But while Dexter's getting ready, don't forget that you can follow us on Twitter at The Beautiful Sport and ask us any questions you like to ask Dexter. Right, let's get ready to box. I've got my red gloves ready. I don't know whether this is a good thing because red's like for danger, isn't it?
Red's also passion.
True. Red for passion and love. Let's hope it goes that way rather than the dangerous way. Right, so you're going to show me a few moves, yeah?
Yeah, done any boxing before? Do you know the stance?
Well, I've been to a few boxercise classes, but I've never been in like a ring with someone before.
Well, it's not all that hard as you would imagine. It's just try and get side on.
Okay.
Your body, yeah. Your back leg, try and bring it out a bit more,
Out
yeah.
of it.
Try and rotate your front foot so it's about 45 degrees, yeah.
Like this?
Yeah, and try and keep you on the balls of your feet on that back leg.
On the ball.
On the ball of your feet,
Like that,
Bend your legs a little bit, yeah.
And tense.
You'll learn to relax soon. The right hand, keep it by your chin.
Okay.
And your left hand, just in front of your face.
Like this?
Yeah, just there, yeah.
Cool.
And with the jab, I'm going to get you throwing the jab, which is basically the most effective punch in boxing.
Okay.
It's a straight shot, and you land it with a quarter turn on your knuckles.
Cool.
Just as the punch is about to land, quarter turn in your knuckles.
Right.
And your elbow should be fully extended, fully straight.
This is a lot to take in. You see all these boxers just throwing punches everywhere and
The amount of training is
you
just
don't think
natural.
there's this much technique in it? Right, okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, and so just throw the jab with what I've just told you. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Try and land on the middle part of the
middle
of
part.
the pad. That's getting that accuracy in.
Okay. It's quite hard to aim for that point, isn't it? In the pad.
The more you do it, the sharper you get. And it's a similar concept with the backhand, we call it.
Yeah.
And only with this, instead of just shooting it out, just a little jolt, this time you're adding your body weight into it with the rotation of your hips coming from your legs.
Cool. Right.
So why that's on the balls of your feet, so it makes the transfer a bit easier.
Right, okay then.
So as you punch, a little twist with your leg.
Okay, right, there we go.
That's the one. That's the one.
I'm getting really into this. Fierce.
Just add the 1-2 now.
Right,
1-2 to it.
so this one first and then that one?
Yeah.
Okay, right. I can tell why boxers are so thin. I can't keep up with this. It's just like, it's worn me out, guys. I don't know whether it's worn you out at home watching, but it's definitely worn me out. Anyway, Dexter, thank you very much.
It's my pleasure.
And I wish you all the luck for your comeback season.
Thanks a lot for that.
Right, that's all we've got time for today, but next week join me because I'll be interviewing a world famous ballet dancer. I wonder who it is. Right, take it away, TJ and Murphy.
Born in the avenue of steel and stone, into love, not money, no money at all. He grew up straight with the crooks and the wrongs, bust his way out like a rambling rose. Fight on, you crazy rose, fight on. It's all you've ever known. Fight on, you crazy rose. Took a job in a bar when he was just 15. Sure, he had hard times. He knew how to bleed. He's licking his your cradle.